Howdy, neighbor. You know, if I had a sweater vest, I could be your neighbor. Oh yeah, BarnardMan's back. BarnardMan here. Just getting kind of suited up here, getting the boots on, getting ready to head out into the woods for a little bit in the afternoon. Looking forward to doing a little firecraft, maybe putting together a little shelter, and make myself some coffee. Oh, and who knows whatever else I got in my pack. I did a kind of a rush job trying to get it together, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting out in this beautiful, beautiful weather. And I'm on the trail here. It's actually a service road. We're going to follow this for a little bit until it branches off into a little trail I've seen here before. Now, as I'm walking along here, I know I'm going to be doing some firecraft, so I'm keeping an eye out for things that will make really good kindling and maybe even some tinder here. And I noticed here off in the distance there are some cattails growing, so I think I'm going to try to find a way to get out there without getting too muddy and grab myself some of that for fire starter. Now, this is interesting. This is what we like to call the angry tree, and as you can see, there are thorns all over this thing. You do not want to tangle with one of these. Alright, well, I'm getting closer to the cattail. Oh, so close, but yet so far away. Have a little obstacle here in our path. Looks like we have a small stream that looks frozen over. But believe me, just because it looks frozen over doesn't mean it is. We don't talk about that night anymore. Tons of cattails, and I can't get to any of them. Pretty much looks like I'm on an animal trail here, which once again dead ends at our little stream. Hey, look at this. And here is an accident waiting to happen. We've got a fallen branch. It looks like it'll take us right across there. Let's see how this works. This always looks easy until you've got a full pack on and muddy shoes. Whew. There we are. Haha. Danger has been averted, and now I can get to the cattail fields. Here we are. Oh, this stuff is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This will catch a spark. Look at that. Just beautiful. Now I just need to collect this. Let me see what I got on my pack that I can throw some of this stuff in. There we go. I got a Sea to Summit dry bag. I don't think I'm going to need that today unless I fall into the water. So I'm going to load up with some cattail here. Beautiful and dry. Look at it, just everywhere here. Just pops right off of there. Okay, one other thing about cattail is cattail is edible, and there are different parts of it are edible during different parts of the season. I've never done this before. I've done a little research on it, but I'm not really sure what part is good to eat. But I'm pretty sure that most of it is safe to eat. So I believe this time of year it is the root of the cattail. So I got my my trusty knife here, and I'm going to dig up a couple of these things, and when I set up camp, maybe I'll have a little cattail. We'll see how that goes. One thing about harvesting a cattail for tinder, it does tend to get all over the place. So I'm covered in cattail. It's kind of interesting, and if cattail takes a spark as well as I know it does, hopefully I won't catch on fire as well. Alright, there's a couple cattails right here. So I'm going to figure out exactly how to uproot one of these so I can sample some of nature's goodness here. I figure I'm going to try to pull it out first, and if not, the old Gerber LMF2 will do the job in getting this down. Probably hack these off a little high and go from there. Alright, they're pretty brittle here, so let's see what we can do. See what we've got. I'm just going to try pulling one of these out. See if I can get the root. Oh, holy smokes. That's pretty tight. Oh, and pretty wet. That's kind of gross, actually. Yeah, it's not working. Alright, well, what we need to do is clear off this area. Use my handy dandy knife to dig out some of this. Well, if this were a true survival situation, I think I'd be a dead man. Look at that, though. There it is. That's the root. There's some more of the root. I don't think I did a very good job getting that out of there. Looks kind of dirty. Ooh. Tastes like dirt. It's better than eating a bug, though. One thing I really like about being out here and doing this stuff is it's always a learning process. So it's going a lot easier on this second cattail root. And hopefully I'll get a nice big chunk of nasty cattail root dug up. Alright, well, you can see them there. I got some nice roots. Nice roots for dinner. I'm probably going to boil those up a little bit, get them cleaned up, and so get my knife cleaned off a bit. And whatever I eat, it's going to taste like dirt because I'm covered in it. I haven't really eaten a lot of wild edibles in Nebraska, other than the usual blackberries growing on trees. In my youth, when I was a scout, though, I did eat dandelion greens, and those aren't too bad in a pinch. And one of these days I'll be out here with my son, and we'll be digging up cattails and having cattail and dandelion stew. I bet he's looking forward to that. Alright. Say goodbye to cattail fields. And, that cattail field giving me a little snack for later, and also some fire starter. It's definitely worth the trip. Okay, I've picked my spot here, and I've got plenty of tinder for the fire. It's a beautiful day out, so I'm just going to use that to boil up my my cattails and experience some nature-made edibles out here. Okay, like I said, this is the first time I've done this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off this outer brown stuff off the actual root to get to the meat of the root, and just comes off pretty nice and easy here. Alright, I got my cattail all cleaned up there. Doesn't look like a lot, but I have a feeling I'm not going to want to eat all that I have there. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so I've got some sticks. I built myself a small little bird's nest here, and I've got a huge amount of cattail here. I'm going to use that to catch a spark. Alright. Whoa! That was quite the fire. Go ahead and start putting my sticks on it here. The small stuff I got. Maybe that didn't work as well as I thought it would. Let's grab some more. Some more of that. That stick's ready. Try this again. Single spark on that. We got the fire started, and this not a very big fire, just big enough for me to get some nice coals down, put my cup on it, and get the water boiling and cook up some cattail. Oh, it is absolutely beautiful out here. I'm not going to need any of my extra cold weather gear. It's actually warming up a bit out, and got a nice place. Got the sun on my back, and no breeze down here. And little cattails boiling on the fire. Making our cattail root just about ready. Whew, that's hot. Alright, moment of truth here. Do believe my my cattail is ready. Looks kind of pink. Oh boy, well here we go. Alright, on my little natural shelf here, let me grab a piece of this. Ooh, hot. Looks like chicken. I hope it tastes like chicken. It's like chewing on a piece of wet wood. It's really starchy. It's like an uncooked potato. Yeah. This one kind of looks like a potato. That one tastes a little bit better. Oh, no it doesn't. Blech. Ugh. That's kind of gross. But I guess if I were starving, it would still be gross. Really gross. Good thing I got some granola bars with me. Unfortunately, I left those in the truck. So I got cattail. I got cattail stuck in my teeth. Ugh. Okay. That was not fun. But it's definitely better than eating a bug. Another beautiful day in Nebraska. Got everything cleaned up, and now it's time for me to find my way out of here.